This is the final straw.
Why, what's up now?
Well, it's from Kim's solicitors and they've got an injunction stopping me from going anywhere near James or Home Farm.
Don't let them get to you. You're better off staying away. That way they can't cause you any more trouble.
Oh, I wouldn't have expected you to support me. If I let them get away with this, it's like admitting I'm dangerous. I've a good mind to go up there right now.
Look, Dad's right. You're probably best off at home for a little while. Just till things have calmed down.
So this is my prison, is it? And you two are my warders. They might just as well have locked me away for life.
Hasn't the poor woman suffered enough, Viv?
I blame you as much as her. What were you thinking of letting her collect Alice? Jan Glover should never be allowed near children again. You'll back me up, won't you, Betty?
Well, I don't think anybody's going to ask her to babysit. We've got happier things to think about this morning.
Anything to do with the Courier's personality of the week?
Well, it's in then.
Oh, yes, it's in all right. Great big picture of your ugly mush. Makes fascinating reading. How many coppers you want, Seth?
A couple will do.
Oh, don't be daft. Seth, you need at least a dozen. It's about time this village had some good news to share. We're doing them a service if you've got it, flaunt it. That's my motto.
These papers print nothing but lies.
Well, there's not some more in there about Jan, is there?
No, just the exploits of Super Seth.
Faster than a speeding betting slip. Able to down whole pints in one gulp.
The citizens of Emmerdale will sleep happier knowing that Super Seth will always be there.
He wants the pub doors are open.
I'm sorry. I ain't got much sense of humour this morning.
What's wrong?
Kim Tate. She got an injunction out banning Jan from going near James or Home Farm.
Well, I guess you could have expected something like that with the sort of legal team she's got behind her. And Kim's not the one to forgive.
Well, you just have to make sure Jan doesn't give them any excuses to chuck the book at her.
That's it. She's in the right state. She's stuck in the house all day and I'm worried what she's going to do next.
I'll go and have a chat with her. See if I can calm her down.
I sometimes wonder whether Home Farm is a business or a charity.
You can be so masterful.
I'm serious. Have you seen these? I mean, Crystal has Kelly on the payroll.
I wonder why.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, she's had plenty of time to recover. She's been more than compensated for a little accident. It's time to get back or get sacked.
Yeah, well, the get sacked has a nicer ring to it.
Do you want me to do it?
She could still cause trouble for us.
She won't say anything. She's been bought off.
All the same, from what I gather, Kelly's applied for the receptionist job at Zoe's.
So?
So, if we had a quiet word with Zoe, perhaps we could give Miss Windsor's new career a helping hand?
Then that's one less useless passenger for Home Farm to carry.
And Kelly hasn't been given an excuse to start stirring things up.
Bye-bye, Kelly Windsor. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Yeah, all right. That was Chris. Wants to see me about when I'll be ready to go back to work.
Never, hopefully.
Well, never's a long time.
You can't go back to him after what happened.
Well, I've tried for other jobs and I can't get anything round here. I ain't going back to school.
Anything's got to be better than letting Chris Tate getting at you again.
You're wrong about him. Besides, I've got to work somewhere. And it's easy for you. You've always got the army to go back to.
Maybe it ain't as easy as you think.
Someone to see you, Scott.
Shouldn't you be at school?
I've got study period. Thought I'd give him a chance to say bye.
Bye.
I'll, leave you to it. I was hoping we could talk.
Listen, I've got to get things packed. I haven't really got time for a chat.
Well, I've been really worried about you going back to the army after what you said.
I was spending you a line.
So you could talk about us instead.
Listen, I don't know where my next slavery's going to be. You might as well go back to Marlon.
Why are you treating me like this?
It was no big deal. It was just something that happened while I was on leave. I'm going back now.
I don't believe you're really this hard.
I believe what you like. I'm going to pack.
Well, will you write to me?
Never really been one for letters.
Jack.
Oh, what can I get you?
A job, I hope. I've been asking everywhere. I've brought references.
Oh, well, let's see. Well, yes, I mean, this all looks very impressive, but
We don't do cabaret here. I don't need a singer.
I've done bar work too.
Well, the only permanent job I'm offering is a cleaner.
I'll take it.
Well, you do seem rather overqualified.
Look, I'll level with you. I've got 2 hungry kids to feed. I need a job. Any job. Just give us a chance, eh?
All right. We'll see how it goes. Can you start tomorrow?
You're a man of destiny, Seth. Who knows what would have happened in Cyprus if you hadn't captured all them Iorca terrorists single-handed?
I was just doing my duty.
Well, yeah, but you were just as brave when you got back here. Tracking down the beast to Beckendale. How many times did you spot it?
Oh, I lost count.
And yet you never tried to make a profit for yourself.
What do you mean?
Well, there's nothing like a rare sighting to bring the tourists in.
It's dead now.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble with endangered species. But did you know that just the sighting of an osprey, for instance, would bring them twitchers in from all over the country?
I'm not surprised. They're very rare ospreys.
And all them tourists would have money to spend. Huh? On hides, food, drink. All it needs is an experienced countryman like you saying he's seen one.
But I haven't.
Yeah. Are you sure about that, Seth? I mean, think again. I'll make it worth your while.
I suppose Ned sent you?
He's really worried.
Oh, yeah. Worried what the loony's going to do next, you mean?
No, it's not like that, Jan.
He don't care about me. Not really. All he wants is for me to be cooped up here, out of harm's way.
He just doesn't want you to get into any more trouble.
James is my grandson. I love him. If Ned really cared, he'd fight for my right to see him.
Jan, as far as the law's concerned, you have no rights over James. You're not even supposed to go near him.
Kim's responsible for the deaths of 2 of my children. If anyone's guilty, it's her. Yet she can still tell me who I can see and where I can go.
Look, I know it's not fair, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Except pray. Pray that one day it all comes back on her and she suffers all the pain she's put us through.
And that's everything. You're a very clever woman, Kim Tate.
And why would that be? Oh, no reason. Except I may be investing in one of Steve's extremely lucrative projects.
Oh, and exactly how lucrative would that be, Steve?
Forget it. This is one deal you'll never get your hands on. It's taken me long enough, and he's my fiancé.
And don't forget to read the small print. I always advise my clients to be careful.
See? Still trying to put me off.
Well, I was here about buying some new blood stock for the stud, but as you appear to be sinking all your cash into Steve's business...
Jealousy's a very ugly emotion. But don't worry, Tara, we'll talk soon. And who knows, the way things are going, I might be buying the whole stud myself.
I don't think so, Kim.
Well, I'll just go and read this.
You and Kim are such romantics. I ought to get you for a wedding present now. His and hers bank vaults.
So, we're business partners as well. What's the big deal?
Nothing. That's what families are all about. I'm sure that's what your father taught you. Is he coming to the wedding?
It's a nice sort of thing.
You mean you haven't told Kim about him?
I'll tell Kim my own way in my own time, and I'd be grateful if you kept your nose out of it.
Sam Dingle, you promised you'd clear this junk away.
Yeah, well, there's been a change of plan.
Well, I've got to work here.
I'm working.
What at? Playing cowboys and Indians?
This lot could make a fortune. Osprey watchers need somewhere to hide.
Ospreys?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there'll be hundreds of them once Seth gets his finger out and spots one.
Zack, I have not got time for this.
It is an environmentally sound project. Now, it might look like a lot of rubbish to you.
It is a load of rubbish.
But it will be clear profit once I have recycled it.
You are not going to recycle it. You can bury it, burn it, or stick it in your old kazoo. But one way or another, this yard is going to be cleared of all this junk so I can do some real work.
don't know how you lot ever get any work done. You never seem to be at school.
Sixth form perks, Betty. We're straight back after lunch.
What's the excuse for the wine bar, then? That's full of underage drinkers every night.
I don't work there anymore. You have to take it up with Pollard or Marlon.
I will, don't worry, I will.
In the meantime, could pay our bill, please. I just feel like I've been used.
Seems like it runs in the family. Kelly's idea of being faithful is not letting more than one fella in her bed at a time.
I know, but I thought Scott was different. I guess he was just spinning me a line to make me feel sorry for him. I don't even want to know me now.
Don't waste your time worrying about it. I'm the only one who knows. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah?
Yeah. The stuff I've had to put up with the past couple of months. I'm glad I'm on my own. About time we started having some fun, I reckon.
I think you might be having troubles of your own.
What the hell are you doing here?
Can't even trust my own brother. I didn't think he'd dub me in.
They'd have been over here looking for you anyway.
I've run away. I'm not going back to Germany now, no matter what anyone says.
OK then, Mum. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Yeah, bye. She's flying home tomorrow to come and get you.
Why can't I stay here with you?
Oh, come off it, Emma. A 15-year-old girl in a house with 3 blokes. She wants you to stay with the Sugdens tonight. She's going to phone Sarah and fix it up.
Why doesn't anybody care what I want?
I'm sorry, Emma.
Hey, at least if you stay at the Sugdens, you get one last chance to see Delilah again before you go back.
You're still not listening to me. I'm not going back to Germany.
I've made you a snack for the journey, just in case you get peckish.
Thanks, Mum.
And I bound your shirts. They're in a bit of a state.
You needn't have bothered.
Oh, it's no bother. That's what mums are for. I'll pack your bag.
No, it's OK, I'll do.
I know, but you only get them Chris again.
Mum, I can look after myself. I'm a big boy now.
Sorry. Don't mean to fuss. But it's been so nice to have you home again. Things haven't been easy since you've been away.
I don't want to hear this.
Well, who else can I turn to? They act like they're family, and I'm an outsider in my own house.
You've got the same choice as I did. You either get out or you make the best of it. Let me tell you something, the grass may look greener on the other side, but it's just as tough.
Right, you all packed?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Makes interesting reading. Well, that's everything signed, including this.
Thank you.
All right, that's not a home farm cheque you're giving him. You're as suspicious as your brother. That's my own money. I want this project as far away from home farm as possible.
Well, we're not just getting married. We're going into business together.
Business? You know the sort of thing, making millions. Anyway, thanks for popping over, Zoe.
Well, I was beginning to think I was only here so you had someone to show off to.
It's about Kelly.
Well, if you two are going to bitch about her and Chris...
No, we're not. Please, just listen to what we've got to say.
This is all Kim's idea. Personally, I would have sacked her.
If her drawing a meagre salary is a financial blow to the company, then why haven't you?
Look, I don't like her and I don't trust her. And you know exactly how I think about Chris.
Well, I believe the feeling's mutual.
Well, whatever you think, we can't carry on paying someone just because Chris had a special relationship with her.
And what's all this got to do with me?
Well, we thought that if you were to offer Kelly the job at the vets...
Then everyone would be happy.
You want to use me to get rid of the girl?
We can't make you do anything. But just think how Chris would feel after all she's been through when poor Kelly ends up with nothing.
It's been so good to see you, but I bet you'll be glad to get back.
It's been quiet round here now you're a squaddy.
That's why he sent me away, wasn't it? Make a man out of me.
Well, we're all proud of you. OK, time to go.
Do you know where you're going to be stationed next?
Well, I tend not to worry about things like that. After all, I've been brought up in a war zone, so I should be ready for anything.
You will be coming back here for your next leave.
I don't know.
Oh, this is your home, Scott. You belong here.
Well, I think you should work out whether you do before you tell me things like that.
Guess you'll be telling your mates about Lynn when you get back. Another notch on your rifle.
She'll get over it. I'm more worried about you.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought she told you I ain't worth the bother.
You should sort it out with Chris Tate.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
You should make your mind up then. What do you want to do?
I'm not sure I know.
Well, it's about time you worked it out. Look, when I was in Emmerdale, I used to get pushed around by everyone, and it just landed me in trouble.
Join the club?
The difference is I don't get pushed around anymore. You should try it.
Thanks for the tip.
Be lucky.
Yeah.
We've come to take you back to our place, Emma.
No, thanks.
I've spoken to your mother. I've made all the arrangements.
You better don't make them, because I'm staying here.
You can't stay here, Emma. We're going to the wine bar in a bit anyway.
I'll come with you.
Oh, no, you won't. We've promised your parents we'd look after you. That place is heading for trouble.
Hey, they're just having a good time. There's no harm in it.
It's still against the law, which is why you're coming with us, young lady.
Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't traipse across Europe just to get dragged back again.
Emma, your mum and dad are worried sick about you.
And a promise is a promise. So you can either walk out that door on your own 2 feet or I'll carry you out. Now, either way, you're coming back to the farm with us until your mother can come and get you.
I wish Scott could have stayed longer. I do miss him when he's away.
And the power are good, and the making of him.
He was too young to join the army. You should never have pushed him into it.
Lucky I did. He wasn't doing too much around here, tied to his mother's apron strings.
Don't bother cooking for me. I'll be out tonight.
Where you going?
Zoe Tate's.
What on earth does she want with you?
I don't know.
What about Chris and your job at Home Farm?
Oh, I don't know yet. Dad haven't made my mind up.
Waiting to see what he's got to offer, I suppose. Well, there's a name for work like that, and it ain't PA.
When you do go up to Home Farm, I'm coming with you. Be easier if I told Chris Tate to score.
Well, it's my life, Dad, and I've got to sort it out for myself.
If you do go back with him, you better find somewhere else to stay because you won't be welcome here.
Dad?
We just don't want to see you get hurt anymore. All you've got to do is tell him it's over.
They're too busy to want me around.
Oh, that's not true, Emma. They both love you very much.
Got a funny way of showing it.
You know, most marriages go through difficulties, Jack and me included. Doesn't mean you stop loving your children.
But maybe you don't have time to listen to them. They're too busy trying to save their marriage that they haven't thought about what it means to me. I don't know anyone over there. I can't even speak the language.
Well, you'll learn. You'll start making new friends.
I thought all that was over when Dad left the army. My whole life's been moving base to base, making friends and saying goodbye. Emmerdale was the first place we ever settled. I don't want to move on again.
Thanks for coming, Kelly. Tea?
Oh, yeah. Is this about a job application?
In a way, yeah. And Home Farm.
Chris has put you up to this, hasn't he?
Nope. I'm concerned for him. And you.
Why?
He still cares about you.
Does he?
I think you know he does. Look, I know you've applied for the receptionist post, but you're still officially employed by Home Farm. At least, you're still being paid.
Well, I'm on sick leave. I had an accident, if you remember.
I know, and that's fair enough. But Steve and Kim seem to think that it's time to get back to work.
Or get sacked.
To put it bluntly, yes. I think that it might be easier for you to forget about all this and get away from Home Farm.
Oh, so that's what all this is about. You're all the same, you lot.
Kelly, please.
Well, you, Steve, Kim, even Chris. It doesn't matter to you that I lost a baby. You still sat there adding up the pennies, working out how you can get rid of me.
That's not true.
I didn't know you were as bad. I was even stupid enough to think Chris might have cared.
Kelly, I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as me.
Here's a beer, Marlon. You eating? Not unless I have to know. Want to come in to get away from the atmosphere at home. Turner's only serving me, Shandy. Yeah. That's all right. It's on me if you're up in the kitchen. All right, then make it two and I will. Bargain.
Marlon, you want to be careful. You know what Jack was saying.
That's only a couple of beers. Yeah, have you seen how many punters I'm pulling in? I'm not going to let a killjoy like Jack Sugden spoil that, am I?
Nice.
Hey, we're really busy again tonight, Mr. Pollard.
Oh, goody. Just here for my usual nightcap.
Could use some help. I've no one behind the bar.
I told you before, I don't work here anymore, right?
No, but you're willing to take all the profits while Marlon does all the hard work.
Yeah, I reckon if things go on like this, you should at least make me a partner.
Let's not be too hasty yet. Suppose I could do a stint behind the bar if you really can't cope without me.
I'm not handling this very well, am I?
Ever since I got pregnant, it's all been about money. As far as Chris is concerned, they're in a problem that can't be solved by signing a cheque.
It's his way of hiding his feelings.
It's what's Steve's excuse. He paid me off so I wouldn't make trouble for Kim, wouldn't blame her for the fall. And now they're wanting me sacked.
Was it Kim's fault?
It doesn't matter. I lost a baby. Do you know what that feels like? Of course you don't.
What do you want, Kelly? Not me or Chris, you.
Chris says he wants me to go back to Home Farm. Says I'm a good worker. He might change his mind if someone prettier comes along.
I don't think you realise how much you mean to Chris.
He thought I'd have his baby. That's all he cared about.
No, you're wrong. He wanted that baby more than I've seen him want anything, but it was more.
Maybe.
He cared about you. And, right or wrong, he thought you two had a future.
He was wrong. I could never love him. Not properly.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I can't go back to Home Farm. Well, what about a job here? What about my application? You haven't even looked at it, have you?
I will, Kelly. Trust me.
That's what they all say. And I'm starting to learn it's a mistake. Thanks for the tea and sympathy.
Busy in here tonight.
I know. It's all thanks to Marlon. I reckon Mr. Pollard will have to make him a partner if it goes on like this.
Well, good luck to him. I've had a bit of good news on the employment front myself. I've got a cleaning job at the Woolpack.
Oh, Mum, you can do better than that.
Well, it's not much, but it's a start.
Who's in charge here?
If you're looking for a table, I'll be with you in a minute.
Wrong, Sonny. He'll deal with us now.
Mr. Pollard!
Yes, what seems to be the trouble?
Potton Police. Underage drinking.